Good morning. It is Saturday and it is day 31, and I'm about to read our final scriptures out of the book of James. James 5:19 through 20. And this is what I call the what's next scriptures. Because I think what James covers here is that he's ending out his letter to the Jewish Christians. He wants to tell them what's next. What are they going to do next? So James chapter 5:19 through 20. My brothers and sisters, if any among you strays from the truth and someone turns him back, let that person know that whoever turns a sinner from the error of his ways will save his soul from death and cover a multitude of sins. When I read the scriptures, I'm like, what the heck is James trying to say here? And how does this apply to us? Well, I think that as we close out our 31 days together, and tomorrow you wake up and you go to the computer and maybe you're like, oh, there's no video. What do I do? I'm going to tell you what you need to do. And what James is saying to these brothers and sisters is my letter is ending, but here's what you need to know. If any among you stray from the truth and someone turns him back. What does it mean to stray? You wander, you go away from the truth. You stop reading the word. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, start in another book. Keep doing what you're doing, but start in another book. You may not have a reading list, but you still have a journal. You might still have pages in your journal. You might have a different journal. Go to Hobby Lobby. I buy my journals at Hobby Lobby. They come in a pack of 3 for like $6.99. And I use a different journal for each time I do a book study. But don't stop reading the word. Get up tomorrow, do your quiet time, wherever it is that you've been doing it. Keep going. That's what God is trying to say. Keep going. Don't stop reading the word. The problems start with straying or wandering. Now, my question is, and this is where I think it comes into play with the people in our lives, who's going to hold us accountable? Will you follow, or will you speak up, or will you keep quiet? And what James is saying here is that we need to keep tabs on each other. We're to witness to the people who don't know Jesus. We're also to be a witness to our fellow brothers and sisters. We're not witnessing maybe about salvation, but we're witnessing about what it means to have a quiet time, to be in the word. What am I learning from these scriptures? We witness to the saved, we witness to the unsaved. When love is in our hearts, it's in our actions to those that wander. We all know, I can think of several people right now that I know who have wandered away from their faith. They don't go to church, they're not in the scriptures, they're not living their lives, even thinking really about God. And I'm guilty about not calling them, not staying in their lives, not encouraging them to come back, not judging them, but lovingly with my own life and with my own words and with my own abilities, reaching out to those people. My brothers and sisters, if any among you strays from the truth, don't wander, don't stray. And someone turns him back, let that person know that whoever turns a sinner from the error of his ways will save his soul, not my soul, but the sinner's soul from death. And it covers a multitude of sins. Don't stop reading the word. Don't wake up tomorrow on August 1st and think, oh, there's no video, nobody's keeping track. Open your scriptures. And if you want to know, text me. I'll tell you where to start. Have a great Saturday. It's our last day. I'll see you Wednesday. I'll be there. Don't not come, but I'll see you Wednesday. And we're going to talk a little bit further about the idea of prayer and how to pray and how to pray in God's will, because that's a hard one for me. But basically, put that love in your heart today and reach out to somebody. Happy Saturday. Last day. I'm signing off for the last day. Bye. See you Wednesday.